Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Hoisha Tlaini and today I will be presenting about the business feasibility study. This topic is essential for anyone looking to start or expand a business because it helps us determine whether a business is viable before making a significant investment. What is a business feasibility study? Before starting a business, we need to ensure whether it has the potential for success or poses a high risk. A feasibility study is a deep analysis that helps us answer this question. By conducting this study, we can understand various business aspects, such as the market, finance, and operations, allowing us to make better decisions. Next, objective of a business feasibility study. The main objective of a business feasibility studies are two. First, assess the potential success of a business. Second, avoid the risk of an offensive business. Third, ensure the effective use of research. Fourth, gain support from investors or creditors. This study is not only useful for entrepreneurs but also for investors and financial institutions looking to ensure that their money is invested in the profitable business. Next, benefit of a business feasibility study. So, what are the benefits? First, reduce uncertainty. With clear data, we can avoid making poor decisions. Second, provide a comprehensive overview. We can assess business potential from multiple perspectives. Third, serve as a foundation for business planning. This study acts as a guide for creating business strategies. Fourth, increases the chance of obtaining funding. Investors and banks are more likely to trust business that have a solid feasibility analysis. Now, we will discuss about key aspects of a business feasibility study. When conducting a feasibility study, we need to analyze 6 main aspects. First, legal aspects. Does the business have complete legal requirements? Second, market and marketing aspect. Is there a market demand? What are the best market strategies? 3. Technical and operational aspect. What are the location and technology requirements? 4. Financial aspect. Is the business profitable? 5. Human resource and management aspects. Are there enough skilled workers? 6. Environmental aspects. Environment aspects. Does the business negatively impact the environment? Next, we will discuss about legal aspects. The first aspect in the legal aspects, every business must have a clear legal foundation to avoid future problems. Key consideration includes business structure. Is it a LLC, corporation, partnership, each? Next, required business permits and license. Next, intellectual property rights, especially for innovation-based business. Compliance with government's regulations. Now we will discuss about market and marketing aspects. A business cannot succeed without a market. Therefore, we need to conduct market and marketing analysis by considering 1. Market analysis. How big is the target market? Are there trends that support business growth? Competitor analysis. Who are the main competitors? What advantage can be over? Marketing strategy. Our product must have a competitive pricing, effective promotion, and proper distribution. And sales projections. How many units can we sell in the first year? Now, we will discuss about technical and operational aspect. For the technical and operational aspect, we need to evaluate the following factors. First, business location. The right location impacts accessibility and operational costs. Second, technology needs. Does the business require advanced technology or basic tools? Third, product process. How are product or service created and distributed? Now we will discuss about financial aspect. First, initial capital estimation. Initial capital estimation is the first step in understanding the financial needs of a business. This is the amount of money required to start the business and cover all the initial costs before the business becomes profitable. Some of the expenses involved in the initial capital estimation include: first, infrastructure costs. There are the costs of acquiring physical assets like equipment, buildings, and machinery. Second, operational costs. These include costs for initial inventory, permits, legal fees, and market efforts. Third, working capital. This is the money needed to maintain day-to-day operations, covering expenses such as salaries, utilities, and office supplies until the business starts generating a revenue. Now, source of funding. Let's talk about how to fund your business. There are several sources from which a business can obtain initial capital. First, equity financing. This involves raising funds by selling ownership shares of the company to investors. It could be through angel investors, venture capital, or open crowdfunding. Second, debt financing. This is when a business borrows money from banks, financial institutions, or other lenders. The business will need to pay back this loan with interest over time. Third, personal saving or investment. Entrepreneurs often use their own saving to fund their business, especially during the early stage when internal funding may not yet be available. Fourth, grant of government assistance. Some business, particularly in certain sectors like technology or environment service, may be eligible for government grants of other funding programs aimed at encouraging innovation of community development. Now, revenue and cost projections. Revenue and cost projections are essential for assessing the financial viability of a business. Here, how to approach them. First, revenue projections estimates how much money the business will generate from sales of its products or service. This can be based on market research, pricing strategies, and expected market share. Be realistic and consider different scenarios: optimistic, pessimistic, and most likely. Second, cost projections. This includes both fixed costs, such as rent, salaries, and utilities, and variable costs, such as raw materials and production costs. It's important to estimate this accurately to determine the business break-even point, the point at which revenue covers all costs. Third, profitability analysis. By comparing revenue and costs, we can forecast profitability over time. Understanding the cost flow and how long it will take to become profitable is crucial for attracting investors and making investment decisions. To conclude, the financial aspect of a business feasibility study is crucial for understanding how to get started and whether the business idea is financially viable. Initial capital estimation help us determine the amount of money needed to cover startup costs. Source of funding provide different options to finance the business, from equity and debt financing to personal saving and grants. Revenue and cost projection are vital for predicting future earnings and expenses, helping us understanding when the business will become profitable. Having a solid financial plan is essential for securing attracting investors and ensuring long-term success. Thank you for your attention, and I'd be happy to answer any question you may have. Thank you. Bye-bye.